Hello everyone and welcome to the Peninsula in Paris for a new release of our show. Welcome to you, Damian Aebischer.
Thank you, Jessie.
So you are the CEO and co-owner of Packimpex, the relocation company across 7 European countries.
Yes, indeed. We've got quite a rich history of supporting businesses and individuals and providing them with a smooth relocation experience across Europe.
Yes, so with nearly 50 years of experience, let's sit down to discuss how you make a difference.
With pleasure.
So follow me. Damian, you've been with Packimpex for 15 years now, starting as a CFO and working your way up to the role of CEO. You've witnessed the company growth as it became a prominent player in the European relocation market. To get a better understanding, in what situation do clients typically engage your services?
I think historically our services have mainly been used by expats. But nowadays, more and more, we do serve companies that recruit their talent from abroad into the local market, since the talent market is getting drier and drier in many countries. One other population that we increasingly serve is trainees. So companies really use trainees and graduates as part to supply really their talent pipeline. And last but not least, clearly it's individuals, it's families. Whenever relocating is one of the most stressful events in people's lives. So whenever people come across a situation where you have to move internationally, finding a new place in one of the European major cities is a nightmare. Trying to find a place for your children to go to school and allow them to really progress in their life is a crucial part, and that's all the elements we can support and help with.
Okay, so you do both businesses and individuals?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for this answer. So nowadays, Packimpex employs 180 individuals and handle over 6,000 relocations each year. In your opinion, what qualities have contributed to your success as a key player in the European relocation market?
I think really a very, very strong focus on quality. So in all our history, our services have always been focused on quality and providing a service that really adds value to the individuals and their families, and by consequence also to their employees. And I'd say secondly is really that we have a very holistic approach in relocation. We can really provide everything starting from work papers, the logistics of household goods, settling in support, whatever it takes, we will support to smoothen that process, which is known to be one of the most stressful events in people's life.
As you were saying, relocation providers can be really interesting in talent attraction, but also in talent retention and employer branding. Can you explain how and why?
Yes, with pleasure. Again, historically, the services have mainly been used for expats and I would say more senior level positions, whereas nowadays really companies use relocation as a strategic asset in both their talent attraction but also talent retention strategies. Meaning that be it in hospitals where attracting nurses typically is very, very challenging, and if as a company you can offer a benefit, and we have very light packages that really allow people to get a quick start, a fast track into their new life, that can make a big difference to the talent pipeline. And secondly, I would add that more and more talents and young people do work more internationally, and companies have seen that as a possibility to retain talent in the company. So moving to a different place doesn't necessarily mean you need to change your job. Employers have seen that as an opportunity and to support this type of mobility to retain their talent within their organizations.
Yes, clearly. So since 1977, Packimpex has continually evolved and reinvented itself, earning recognition for workplace excellence, equal pay and treatment, also with a 98% customer satisfaction rate and a carbon neutral status since 2011. It sounds that sustainability is an integral part of your DNA.
It totally is, yes. We've been working on the sustainability initiatives a long time before it was becoming a thing. And we've done a lot of things, both on our infrastructure side. By definition, our business is not necessarily sustainable when you're moving people between countries, but we've invested a lot into typically more eco-friendly trucks and vehicles. We deliver increasingly services virtually, so rather than going to an apartment viewing with our customer, we can do this virtually, so we do save some carbon emissions there. And I'd say what is currently in big demand, for example, is the furniture rental program, which allows people, rather than shipping furniture across the ocean, to really source furniture locally for a certain time and then have it reused. So we're sort of tapping into that circular economy to a certain extent.
Packimpex was originally a Swiss company, but it later adopted an internationalization strategy. Do you have plans to expand in more countries?
Well, the primary focus at the moment is really to deliver good services in our current footprint, but we have clearly the ambition to be the relocation partner of choice across Europe, so there is certainly plans to expand our footprint across Europe for sure.
Thank you very much, Damian Aebischer, for this interview.
Thank you.
And see you soon, everyone, for a new release of our show.